Hello and welcome to a new series by Decca Does Rust. In this one I'm going to be learning a bit more about Rust by using the rustbyexample.com website. It kind of covers pretty much all the little bits and pieces that you'd want to learn as the basics of a language. So I'm literally just going to go through all of this. It's going to be a live format sort of thing, so it's be streamed without any particular planning. I'll be reading this as we go. Start with the introduction and kind of just running through it. I've already got Rust installed. I've got multiple videos on installations of Rust and stuff like this. So there's not a lot to kind of cover for install because it's already done. My development setup has a Windows PowerShell with Commander and some plugin type stuff, and all set nice to how I like it with Powerline fonts and so on and so forth. I just find it easier when going into stuff like an actual Git repository or wherever I can see what needs to be done and whether it's up to date or not. I've done a few bits in Rust, nothing mad. I haven't done nothing that I would call serious. I've had a little play about with emulation in Rust and doing little bits of parsing stuff, but I don't actually know the language, so every time I've had to write anything in Rust I've had to have the API documents in front of me and kind of figure it out as I go along. This will be me literally just following through these basically, so anyone who's interested in sort of getting an insight onto this stuff, it'll be all pretty much put out in this. It'll be a multiple video set sort of series. I'm going to try and make the videos not too long. It might be sort of like 10-15 minute videos. I don't want to really go over 20 minutes if I can help it, but if a subject gets a bit in depth then it may come to be a sort of half-hour video or something, I don't know. I haven't done no other prep work other than just opening this website up and literally happening to have Rust installed. I got Rust Nightly, I believe. I'll just double check. Rust. See. Let's check the version. I think I got Rust Nightly on. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 4 Rust Nightly. Wasn't that long ago when I installed it, so it should be okay. It's fairly up to date. I may be doing some unsafe operations as well, so that's another reason why I got Nightly on here, because I can't stand it when you try and do something and Rust goes no. You know, it's just annoying. Although that's kind of part of what people like about Rust, I think. I just find it sometimes you have to do some unsafe stuff. Okay, so according to this, it's Rust, a modern systems programming language focused on safety, speed, and concurrency. It accomplishes these goals by being memory safe without using garbage collection. It's quite fun. Rust by Example is a collection of runnable examples that illustrate various Rust concepts and standard libraries. So, don't forget to install Rust locally. We've already done that. Check out the official docs. Additionally curious, you can also check out source code for this site. That's pretty cool. So they've got a GitHub repo with the stuff on it. I'm not particularly going to check that out just yet. I'm going to try and run through it and see what we've got. So, Hello World. Traditional Hello World program. Now the thing is, when you do a cargo new, you end up with a Hello World program. So it's a little bit redundant. Here they're saying to, what are they saying to do? Oh right, it's got the stuff to be able to run here as well, so you don't actually have to have Rust installed as a thing. But for now I'm going to do cargo. Actually no, I'm going to make a new subdirectory. Rust by, let's use some Rust conventions. Okay, so inside Rust by example I'll make the sets of things for this. So I'll do a cargo new, was it just hello or hello world it was called? Hello world. Hello world. And we want it to be a binary package, not a library. There we go. So let's go into the hello world. And now if I do code dot, that'll open up Visual Studio Code as this directory, and for some reason I've still got some stuff from my previous stuff. Let's close that. Save it. Right, so this one's the one for this particular directory. So if we go into the source main.rs, it's already got the hello world there for us. I want to update a few bits of git ignore. Literally just to, so it doesn't have things like exes. Oops, just a dot there. So we don't want any exes. We don't want it to do any. Is it PDBs? I can't remember. You know what? I'm going to leave that until it actually arises, but save that. So basically, it won't sort of add exes to its repo because that can be rather annoying at times. Right, so close git ignore for now, and sounds like the dog's going psychotic. Somebody's knocked on the door. We're 7 minutes in. I'm just going to quickly finish this hello world part. So let's go through this. We've got print hello world, but we want it to do I'm a Rust station as well, so I'll have to add that to it as well. So let's get on with that. Hello world, print line, macro. Was it I'm as in? Oh, 1 second, I've just got to get this. So okay, we got like the little nephews and nieces and stuff coming over. Where was I? I'm a Rust station, so we need the that part in there as well. So I'm a Rust station. I think I'll have a look and see whether that's the correct spelling. I probably should just copy and paste. R-U-S-T-A-C-E-N, not I-A-N. E-A-N. There we go. That's how we spell Rust station. Apparently, I've never heard of it before. As a well, I've heard the word. I've never really saw it before. So I'm a Rust station. Did it need a exclamation point or anything like that? Yes. So let's get back there. Give it an exclamation point just to be completeness, and let's save that. The dog's having a nice little time. He's a bit upset that he's not including the little children playing. The problem is they don't like dogs. He's only a little thing anyway, but you know, it's quite loud. Right, we're hitting on like 10 minutes coming up, so I'll just literally do a cargo build. Make sure there's no, make sure I haven't actually created any errors during this time. I don't think I have. It should be fairly straightforward. Now do a cargo run and make sure it actually outputs the correct stuff, which I can't see a reason for it not to. Hello world, I'm a Rust station. Let's check that against the actual website. Hello world, I'm a Rust station. Did I have a comment? Did I have a comma in it or something? Right, I've got to take that comma out to be for full completeness. Save that. And then do another cargo run. That'll build it as well, but let's let it do it all in one step instead. Let's look, that's done, and that's correct. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a git add dot and a git commit. Hello world in Rust. That's all up to date, and that'll do for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. It was a bit of a really basic thing, but it's print line. That's a macro in Rust, and you can just put a string literal in there and it'll display that to the console. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we'll follow through with more stuff on the Rust by Example website. I'll see you then.